Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me and thank you for your continued support as always. So we all know about the delay in benefits from the point of application to the point we actually get awarded. We know that that can take a long time, and for everybody who applies, that time limit, that the length of time can be very distressing and very unhappy time. You can have lots of financial problems during that space of time. And I'm going to show you an article now of, in particular, those who are receiving cancer treatment, especially those who have been newly diagnosed cancer treatment, are suffering because of the additional costs that you get from receiving cancer treatment, and the fact that the benefit system isn't geared up to giving them the help they need quick enough. So let's have a look at the article and I'll show you what I mean. Right, this is the article, Cancer Family Financially Broken by Benefits Wait. Families of children and young people with cancer are struggling financially for several months waiting for benefits to help cover extra costs caused by illness, according to the charity Young Lives vs Cancer. They said they need immediate help with additional living costs, which can amount to up to £700 a month on average, and is calling for quicker access to funds. One family said that they were left financially broken by the extra living costs after their 16-year-old son Oliver's leg had to be amputated because of a rare type of cancer. The government says it is committed to giving people access to benefits in a timely manner, but acknowledges that the waits are simply too high. Kerry Bolton from Solihull said that she had to wait 5 months before a decision was made on her benefits application after her son was diagnosed with cancer at 16. The hospital was an hour away from us and I don't drive. It was costing £48 a day for us to drive in taxis there and back. Oliver later underwent leg amputation, meaning his family had to buy new clothes to fit him. They also faced higher electricity bills to charge his prosthetic leg. Mrs. Bolton said that she had to use more energy to heat her home to keep Oliver warm because of his immunosuppression treatment. During a child's cancer treatment, families may need to travel to distant appointments, buy special food, use more electricity and heating, and pay for childcare for siblings and staying in hotels. Now, under UK law, cancer patients may be entitled to benefits to help with costs. However, patients are not eligible for financial support until they've been ill for 3 months. They then face a further wait of 4 months on average after their application to be assessed, according to Young Lives vs Cancer, which has interviewed hundreds of patients and put out a new report. The charity is calling for families to qualify for benefits immediately following a diagnosis. Danielle Roberts from North Wales told the BBC that she experienced financial strain as soon as her 9-year-old daughter Jasmine was diagnosed with cancer last year, but did not receive any benefits for 8 months. We were just thrown into this world where our child's got cancer and we don't know if she's going to survive, along with dealing with the financial impact. We've still got all these bills to pay on top of going back and forward to hospital, which was an hour and 15 minutes each way, extra food and accommodation. Ms. Roberts said that having to take long time off from work added to the financial strain. My income was dramatically reduced because it's hard work when your child is in hospital and you don't want to work. You should be able to spend time with your child when they are poorly. What we are seeing is heartbreaking. This is what the charity had said. People don't have that disposable income. They don't have that money in savings. Having to wait 7 months for disability benefits is driving a lot of families into debt and impacting families at a time where they just want to concentrate on getting their child well. The charity is also concerned about the application process, as the 50-page forms were tricky, long and complex, and asking for families for detailed descriptions about their child's needs. The process should be made simple and effective, it says, by using medical evidence alone to make applications. There are so many questions they've got to send added proof. You don't want to have to think about that really, as well as my child going to be okay. And the article does go on, which I'll leave you the link to that in the description below. But I can understand the situation here, because if you've got to wait 3 months after your diagnosis before you're eligible for any kind of help, and then apply, which then takes 4 months at least, and I'm sure in many cases it takes longer than that. So this is a very difficult situation, and I'm not sure that what the answer is. Maybe you have some kind of help straight away, and that maybe increases after an award, or maybe you have perhaps an advance of money which you then pay back, which again wouldn't be very helpful. But I'm just trying to think of solutions here really. But yeah, I think that this is a difficult situation, especially with children. because obviously with adults with cancer, you've got travelling, you've got everything else going on as well. But if you are dealing with children, then you may have other young children which you may have to find childminders for, or you may have special appointments that you have to attend, and if you don't drive, then this could be very difficult. So I can understand the situation here, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. What do you think would be the best solution for this? Because it does sound like there is a lot of people who are finding financial problems with this situation, and I know that a lot of people who claim benefits find financial issues, even if they're not suffering from cancer, regardless of what their disabilities are. The application process can leave you in debt. It absolutely can. But let me know what you think down in the comment section. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. And don't forget to subscribe if you've got this far as well. And I will see you next time.